Hey people, Indrid here, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are still in Clearban Relag. Gonna see what's in this doorway over here. It's a fight. Who would have thunk it? Corrupted druids, a Puergra, and some slime. Valkyria. Try and knock down the Puergra. Like so. Grafe. Can you maybe knock down the other one? Hey guys, move up please. Oh, we just destroyed that corrupted druid. Mark this Puergra thing. And then spread some wounding shot love. You meanwhile can do this. And you can get forward for some of this. Like that.
Yes.
Don't think you can knock down a slime. No, you can't. Hey, Grafe. Well done, Grafe. Go on, son.
So much
Worms. Well done, Grafe. And the worms come in. Great. Some random loot. And we save. And we check the map again. Not sure how much space there's going to be. There might be loads of space up there. Nothing to loot. Still wary of traps. Do some trap hunting. Aha. Hidden object. Where?
Would you look at this?
Oh. Just some peridot. The rest of you fellas move up. We found a lurker. Primordial. Can I get a trap going over it? I think we can. And then do some of this. Ah, you're hobbled now, fool. Can I also get the slime? I can. Damage over time for everyone. Oh, they're gonna dodge my trap though.
Yes.
Bastards.
What is it? Moen.
Shade. You're gonna join us.
Let's go.
Get those worms in. Indrid can do this. You can do this. Don't think Valkyria can get on it. There we go. Take it out. Get dumped. They have 21 deflection, these lurkers. That's pretty bad. That's lower than Indrid.
Bring them down.
Oh, we dominated the slime.
As you wish.
And then down it goes. Some random body parts here. And save.
Well?
Good. Oh, let me get my trap back.
There. Done.
Does that automatically go in my quick slot? I bet it doesn't. No.
Well?
I still don't trust this area in terms of traps and the like. Some more Ardra. Some kind of mushroom thing. Settler's arrow. Can we go through this little waterway? I guess not. There's some stairs. Rest of you can move up. Black ooze. Just get a regular attack on it. Uh-oh. Shot some crap at me. Is that a troll? It's a troll.
Still alive? I need something sharper. Ah, got it.
Spot on! Row up 10!
Just use all the things. Loving that blunderbuss.
Let's go.
You still had a winning shot.
What is it?
Still have no idea why these slimes are carrying money.
Yes.
Did he just like absorb people?
Eh?
Well, like, where have we gone to? Oh, back to
No
this
problem.
place. Looks very fancy. These are all in Gwithin ruins, of course. Is this significant? I don't think so. Okay. I guess we go to them stairs, which are where? They're not showing up. I think it's here. Yeah, they weren't showing up as a point of interest. Really do want to
Yes.
upgrade her spear. I could get exceptional on it. It's tempting. I do know where we're going to get a spear relatively soon-ish. That might be better, so I don't want to use those
Well,
resources. It's always the same deal. Don't want to use those resources until I'm sure.
as you wish.
Save them. Oh no, you stopped. This way, fellas. Oh. It was a big old floor, wasn't it? Level 2. No idea how many levels there are to this place. If there's a boss
Well-
fight or something, I just don't really remember it. Long time ago since I was here. This is a wide, open space of nothingness, and here's some animats. Is this all, or is something going to spawn over here? Can you get a knockdown Grafe? It would be amazing if you can.
Still alive? I need
I don't think he did.
something sharper.
What's he doing? Doing a knockdown, buddy. Oh, he got knocked down, I think. There we go.
Useless. Moe Ixi Anna.
That was a suspiciously easy fight. A series of pictographs, simple but clear, are carved on a column in this alcove.
As you wish.
We have a door, and a door, and a door. 'Tis locked. Let us check all the doors. Uh-oh.
Would you look at this?
Ooh, that's close. It's an animat.
Craved of
They just seem to be basic warrior types kind of thing.
Still alive?
Gotta try something else.
Easy, easy, easy.
There! Done!
Well,
Eh?
Let's save. I haven't saved for a while. Okay, oh boy. I hate spirits. She has a thing that boosts her versus spirits, I think. Doesn't she? Oh, there it is. Bartender's Ring. Spirit Bane.
craved of
Can I do damage over time to a phantom? I guess so. It says it hits.
la feeling.
Is there only one? Spirits usually come in big ass groups.
Of
Very
course.
strange encounter design on this floor so
Yeah.
far. This must be a trap. It's a door that's open already? Okay. Okay, that's a lot of spirits. That's more what I was expecting. Can we trap them? Does it even work? Do they just float over it?
Let's go!
Move you guys back. Trigger my trap falls. Yes. Yes, it did single digits of damage. Awesome. Indrid is stunned.
Well, Moen, Ixi, Anna.
Grafe is now stunned. Boom. Ghost Blades is awesome. Let's save.
What is it?
Select all. More fancy looking stuff. Procession marching to an altar.
What is it?
And a gnarly looking body over here. Probably had its soul removed or something. Animats. I need to check this room again afterwards. Hey, Morathi.
Moen, Ixi, Anna.
What about you, Grafe? Can you knock people down?
So much for you.
Maybe.
Gotta try something else. Yes.
Easy fight so far. It's making me suspicious. Perhaps I'm just over leveled for this area.
As you wish.
The main quest parts generally seem to be kind of easy, so you can get through the game, I guess, without having to do side quests and the like. You just want to mainline the story.
Onward.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're just confused.
What is
So
it?
much health regen.
Yes.
This is a dead end. Goes back in there.
Eh?
Thoroughly check these places. You have another door here. I think it's clear. Let's go to this door.
They won't see me coming.
And we save.
Well,
And it's spectres and phantoms. Back off.
kill them all.
Okay, Indrid's gonna get stuck. No, he can get around. He can get around. These guys move up a bit, hey? Do some of this. Malek.
Well,
Some of this.
Eh?
Shade. Stop listening to what I tell you. Just do something good instead. Going down nice and easy. Can I loot? I can
As you
loot.
wish.
Okay, we can interact with this water over here. Man and a woman carved from lustrous adra pour the contents of vase at their feet. Leaving their bodies to offer their souls and forsaking the weakness of flesh and enfeebling of bone. Okay, definitely saving before whatever the hell this is. Oh, it's just loot. And Gwithan Key. Okay then. I thought we'd have to dive in and do some weird crap.
Yes.
The better part of valor.
I guess the key is for that locked door earlier. In case you can't pick locks. In case you don't have a shade. Is everyone here? I think so. Door it. Where the heck is this now? Oh, this is behind that door. Weird. Give me the key for it and then you just let me get behind it? Can't be right. Look at this. This looks amazing.
It's not working.
Obsidian's art team for these games. Best in the business.
ha, got him.
What is it?
Oh, are they immune to piercing? They are. Bastards.
Well,
Well, I've got a mace sphere. I had a mace sphere.
Well,
That means they're immune to
What is
Grafe.
it?
Unfortunately, I can't give him new tusks.
they won't see me.
Switch back to that mace.
useless. So
Yeah, and that makes all of our firearms and arrows and stuff pointless as well.
Easy. Let's go.
Bastards. They say die super fast.
As you wish.
We have... Oh, that's what takes the key. Any more of these floating lumps of rain? I guess it unlocks both of them. There was a whole other path. Yeah, this way. Valkyria, I'm sending you out. There's a whole bunch of animat here.
Alive. I need something sharp. Mowing.
Can you get forward a bit more? Not you. You. Maybe? There we go. That's what I wanted. Use your vigorous defense.
I need something
I want a
sharp.
worm. There we go.
Indeed. Gotta try something else.
Ha.
Proact 10.
That was an awkward fight, but we got it done. Stuff. Glorious things to
What is
sell.
it?
The hell are we now? Guess there were just two paths to the same place. We're going to clear them all out. More spirits for us. Valkyria can switch back to her thematic
Yes.
spear. Even though it's very arguably worse. At the moment, anyway. Yeah, those guys do stun on hit, the bastards. Anything
My eyes are peeled.
to find here? Shady Shade? Nope. Okay, and that's cleared that path. Let's save. And press on. Big orange room. Looks ominous. And a vase. Oh, an Ardra animat. These guys are tough as hell. Look at that. 33 DR versus slash and pierce. It's time to go for some crush then. Valkyria, you're on this big fella. So lots of dudes.
It's not working.
Yeah, Mark the Ardra animat tried to take this guy down. Are they immune to fear or anything? I don't think so. Pop that off. And Grafe, try and get some knockdowns, buddy. Ow. And another knockdown over there, maybe. And you, throw out one of your touch of rots. You try and get a knockdown here. Trying to heal this bastard. There we go. And so are you.
Spot on.
What you healing? Let's get a frenzy going. That's enough frenzying going on here. Boom. Do this for the accuracy.
Working. Gotta try something else.
It's alright. You're still hitting. You're saying that because of the piercing having so much DR against it. Huh. The core. Perception +2. Might be good. What about you? Dexterity +3 is pretty good. Pretty good, you guys. I think we'll keep what we have.
Yes.
Nice item though, and some weapon racks. Shade time. Fighters in iron, relentless and fierce, as the thousands of foes. Some generic hat in this ancient ruin for some reason. Fine mail. Man, I was expecting some good loot off of these racks, but I guess not. Let's save. And I can go back up this main path over here. And I can take a swig of drink. There we go.
Well,
Gonna send in the shade, I think. Gonna save again.
quickly
Stealth
and
it up.
quietly.
I believe those are like ghosts or something. There's another level. I was not expecting 3. I wonder if there's a big leaden key fight. That'll be fun.
Well,
We still don't know what they're doing here, if they are here. Maybe they've already been and gone. Oh, it's one of those soul machine things. Let's explore everything first. That looks like an exit. Cutscene. It's just a little camera shift. This one's glowing, so I guess I'm going to read its soul or something. I feel like something's going to spawn here. A haze of essence lingers over the body, as faint and insubstantial as a dust plume in a rider's wake. Yet as you draw closer, whispered instructions echo at you in your ears, and anticipation warms your blood. In a vision, you see the same stone machine you approached moments ago, but from a different height and angle, as if through different eyes. You'd heard rumours that some of your brethren were sent here months before, yet you see no sign that anyone's been here. In fact, the cobblestones are covered in a fine layer of dust, ash. You know suddenly that what this will cost you, and you are ready. It's going to turn into a soulless ash pile, I guess. The orders were clear. The effects of the machine in Cleaban Rilag were wearing off. A child had been born not far from Deerford recently. Its soul intact, the machine would need to be reactivated. So the leaden key came to turn this machine on to make sure the Hollowborn crisis continued, I suppose, because someone was born in Deerford with a soul and all that. You and your companions take up your positions. You share a final look of affirmation between yourselves. They don't know your name and you don't know theirs, but you know that you're doing the work of the gods together. None of the rest matters. 2 carved bands of stone in the middle of the machine grind into motion. They rotate in opposite directions, picking up speed until they spin like freshly greased carriage wheels. The wind shrieks through the cavern, accelerating the stone rings. You press your hands to your ears and grit your teeth against the noise. You're about to shut your eyes when you glimpse new movement. Rows of triangular flaps around the machine open like petals. You don't know what's happening in the machine, but you feel a tingling at your extremities. Searing pain spreads through your body, a hot knife separating every tissue and ligament within you. All the while, it feels as if you're falling toward the machine, your stomach mashed against your spine. What happens next is too fast to process. You awaken from the vision to find yourself kneeling and gasping for air. Holding your head, you let the tiles between your knees gradually come into focus. As you catch your breath, you remember the strange scene you saw outside Silant Lis, where several robed figures fell amidst a howling bivouac. So I guess that's what they were doing right at the start of the game. Making sure the Hollowborn crisis continued by turning on that machine. Theos Ix Arcanon, that bastard. Looking at the ash scattered across the cavern floor, it is apparent that the leaden key has been doing this, whatever it is, all over the Deerwood. Quest completed. Okay then.
well,
There was no climactic fight. I'm kind of disappointed. Taxes collected. Very little lost to bandits, as you can see. We must have a whole bunch of security right now. 36. And we're building what again? The craft hall.
what is
So
it?
here's an exit. It's raging water, which suggests some kind of event thing. It's probably gonna check for athletics or con. It seems like these guys both have 18 con, so either of those should be fine. Inspect the stream. A shallow bottom flickers and wavers just under the water's edge, but as you look toward the tunnel, the bottom disappears into darkness. From there, it's impossible to tell how deep the stream is. Lovely. wade in. Oh, is it just me? You take slow... Oh, it's everyone, I think. Sloshing steps toward the mouth of the tunnel, holding yourself upright while the current tugs at your legs. The water leaves you gasping when it rises past... As it rises past your waist, you fight to control your breaths. The stream bed soon drops out from under your feet, and the current pushes you toward a tunnel of glowing force. Swim into the tunnel. The current pushes you through the tunnel faster and faster, tugging you downward. Over your head, the tunnel narrows and drops, leaving only a thin pocket of air. You take a final deep breath before the current drags you into the depths. Rays of light pierce the darkness, but the current is moving too fast for you to see more than flickering glimpses as you speed by. You keep your hands in front of yourself and focus on avoiding the jagged rocks that appear suddenly in the darkness, jutting from the walls. A light winks at you up ahead. Loot? You're approaching it fast, but it looks like the mouth of a second smaller tunnel. Oh, you might be able to reach it, but your lungs have started to ache. Grab the edge of the tunnel. You wrap your fingers around the rocks lining the tunnel and peer into it. It terminates in a dead end, but something glints among the rocks on the far side. Reaching it would be a challenge for anyone without strong lung capacity. I'm going to send Valkyria, because I think she has high athletics. Oh, it's a constitution check, and she made it. Awesome. Valkyria, the bloody, pulls herself into the tunnel, executing deft scissor kicks while the passage narrows. At the end, she finds a skeleton with a handle protruding from its ribs. Valkyria, the bloody, pulls it free and pushes off from the wall, propelling herself back toward the main tunnel. Well done, Valkyria. The Rose of Salt Hollow. Swirling and tumbling through the darkness of the tunnel, you at last see a halo of light above. You swim toward it and kick. You swim and kick toward it. At last, your head breaks the surface. You gulp air into your aching lungs and pull yourself to the edge of the pool. Crawling out the water, you look at the cavern around you as you massage feeling back into your aching, cold, numbed limbs. I bet Shade has got some kind of injury now. No, everyone's alright. What's this thing we picked up? It's a Morningstar. Corrode damage. Damage returned as endurance. I am liking it, you guys. I am liking it. We can still put a slaying on it. We can still bump up the quality, although I don't have 2 rubies. I need to get another ruby, and then I'd love to upgrade this. What do I need for this? Level 12. But it doesn't use any of the same stuff, right? No. Does not. But how much of this do I need to save? So we're using 2 on fine, so it's actually at 4. Yeah, which is fine. We can still put a slaying on it, I believe, even if we go legendary. So let's have it slaying. I'm just going to go all primordials with everyone. Although I'm running out of Bereth's Bell now. Enchant. We're going to use this thing. On Indrid. Goodbye, Justice. You did very well for us. But look at this thing. Corrode damage as well. I love it.
Well?
Okay, is there more? Oh, we're back here. Well, this has been looted. It must have been somewhere we've been before. Is this... Isn't this where we came in? I think so.
Sit.
Yes.
Oh, did I never go this path? I guess not. Oh, I did. Maybe it was just newly covered up or something. Maybe I didn't. Oh, this is the second path in if you want to avoid the Glanfathens. Let's see if there's anything outside of here. Nope, it's just a ledge. Jump to the other side. Shade broke her frickin' ankle or something. Twisted.
Well?
Damn it. There's a... Yeah, camping is a plan. Let's just camp. Let's just camp. Good stuff. A wanted criminal by the name of Nyrir. The Deft Hand has arrived. Oh, no, I didn't bloody read it. Arrived at the stronghold seeking aid in fleeing the Dirud. I like helping criminals.
What is it?
So what's my main quest now? I guess I need to go and report back to whatever her name is. What is her name? Lady Webb or something? Yep, Lady Webb.
Well?
First though, let's go to Caed Noir. and see what this criminal wants. What if there's going to be any repercussions for us for me refusing to pay taxes? How long is this going to take? I guess the thing we're building should be finished by the time we get there, and I need to check to see if anyone sells rubies over here. If they do, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, did it finish? I don't think so. 37 minutes. Okay then. What one was it? The left, I think? No. I was wrong. Hey buddy,
day,
you got
stranger.
rubies? Certainly, they said. I think they're lying to me. I do not see rubies in here. Another Vithrak brain though. So stuff does restock. I could sell my stuff to you, but I don't want to fill up your inventory with the junk. Well, fill up the merchant in the keep with junk.
Yes.
Then we go see Lady Webb, and then into the endless paths, I think. Hopefully Lady Webb gives us a big chunk of XP. Maybe levels Indrid. He's very close to level 10.
What is it?
So where's this person? It's there.
Gods keep you.
Okay. Selling everything. High to low enchantments. So that we don't sell our uniques. And spam that button. I think that's it. Oh, where are my books and stuff? I guess they're not worth selling. Just in case we need them. But the ones I can pick out, I'm gonna do. Oh, hides and fangs you can sell. It'd be cool if they had some kind of use. That'll do. Just over 2 grand. Save.
What is it?
And let's talk to this guy. Name's Nirir. Begging your pardon, oh my lord, but I was hoping we could talk. Very well. What do you want? Oh, I actually sit on this thing, do I? Is she happy with this? So might be I got myself nicked here and there for a few unsavory deeds. My name's on all posters all over Defiance Bay now. Makes it harder to walk about freely, if you get me. My thinking is it's time for me to seek out new horizons. Deadfire Archipelago seems nice. Then out of everyone's hair. Only I could use some help getting there. Not that I'm asking you to do this for free, mind. I picked up a couple of things here from a fellow I know. Not much good to me if I'm caught. Well, what things do you have? I can help you escape. What's the plan? So I can give 1,000 copper. Or I can talk to my contacts in House Dominel. Let's do that. And I got a cape of the cheat and a potion of power. Awesome. What is this thing? It looks cool. Grants escape and 10% of incoming grazes gets converted to misses. What is this? Gives you... Oh, this makes you immune to engagement, so you can just leave. It looks awesome, but I don't think it's as good as the things you've got. Oh, it doesn't look quite as good as the picture suggests. I like that tattered capes. Oh well. Potion of Power is great, though. Very, very good. You'll have that. For sure.
Well?
Use Frenzy and that thing, and you are trucking. Over to Lady Webb. We should rest here first, I think, to get a decent rest bonus. In case something kicks off in Defiance Bay. It's annoying that we're only... Oh, did it finish? Is it just telling me about this thing? Aha, craft hall completed. Resolve bonus.
Yes.
Let's look at that thing. What do we got now then? +3 perception. Still there. I do like the dexterity though. Always useful all the time. Perception technically not used when you are casting buffs and stuff. Except. And Brackenberry, I think she is. Is that right? Yes, over here. Can't remember if there was anything else here we wanted. We did want that priest ring, but someone tells me it drops, I believe, in the Endless Paths. So we will check that out soonish. Can't remember what floor we stopped on. I think it was 7 or 8. Is she upstairs? I don't remember. Yeah, it looks like she is. On the bloody loading screen. Hasn't been that bad though. I kind of remember the loading screens being way worse. Maybe it's because I kind of know where I'm going and stuff now. Hey, Lady Webb.
There's your search.
I can tell you stuff.
Well, let's hear it.
Letting kids manipulating a group of Ingwithan machines that span the country. It seems to be causing the Hollowborn
I
epidemic.
had feared they might be involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed too extreme even for them. How naive I've been.
Man, I appreciate when they have
The Leaden
voice
Keys
acting.
conspiracy is clear now. They have used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to blame Animancy for it. As we speak, the Duke is holding hearings in the palace. He is listening to arguments for and against Animancy. When they finish, he is expected to decide whether to outlaw it. It seems the Leaden Key has been pushing Deerwood down this path for some time. I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme fouled up at the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. Unfortunately, the hearings are closed to the public, which makes the Duke inaccessible until they are completed. However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering. There are delegations from the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, and from House Dominel. If you can gain the support of one of those groups, that may be your best way in. See what you can arrange.
Already done.
What of them?
Oh, I guess I have to go ask them about it.
Yes.
Okay. Me and the Dominels, we're bros. I wonder what happens if you kill Lady Webb.
Yes.
Because she's kind of vital to the main quest. Seems to be one of the few people that is vital. They must
Yes.
have something in place to account for that. And the Dominels are right here. Let's go upstairs and talk to the Patriarch. I've forgotten his name. Is it Gedmar or something? I might be completely wrong. I bet I'm completely wrong. First, though, can I steal whatever's in here? Do you ever leave? Looks like you're leaving. No. Bastard. There is a shop up here. Let's check this again because I can't remember at all what's in here.
How do you do?
Bricanta. I guess we bought whatever you had. Oh, we've got some stuff over here. Cat's Whisper. Stealthy. No. Killer's Work. No. It's all rogue stuff. No rubies? No rubies. What if anyone sells them?
Yes.
Hmm. It is Gedmar. I'm the best at this game. I need invitation to the Ducal Palace. You should have it. And when you attend, I'm sure you'll keep Domino's interest at the heart. What are your interests about animancy? Fair enough. Return to Brackenbury and
What
speak
is
to
it?
Lady Webb. Well, that was easy. They should give
Yes.
me a room here. For some super thieving rogue bonuses or something.
Yes.
Hmm. I don't want to spoil what happens next. So I'm not even going to start. Talking about how this may affect us and that kind of thing. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to buy here. But we're just going to roll with it.
How fares your search? I've told you everything you need to know.
But not
It's
everything.
only right that you know everything. When I was younger, before Dunreed Row, I had many suitors. These were fine-looking men of good stock. But I could see their thoughts, and they were unimpressive.
She's picky.
Boys' thoughts. I toyed with their affections. I resented all of
Why are you
them.
telling me this?
And then I met a man whose mind was a mystery to me.
Oh.
But he understood me. He knew me at a glance. Told me things I didn't know about myself. He was neither handsome nor charming. But he was all I ever wanted. We made a game
Chaos.
of my gift. He would ask me about people, and I would tell him what they were thinking. Sometimes the information was very sensitive. And then one day he asked me if I trusted him. I said I did. Next I knew I was donning a silver mask and swearing
She was
oaths
in the Leaden
would
Key.
Using my gift for the Leaden Key still felt like a game to me, so I did it. I did it because it pleased him.
But it didn't last.
I don't like living in the dark. It's a powerless, hopeless feeling. Every day I did things without knowing their purpose. Every day I loved a man without knowing his thoughts of me. I sensed that there were things he wanted to tell me. I sensed that he knew everything the Leaden Key was created to hide. But Theos was unyielding. One day I disappeared without a word. He would kill me for it, and I knew that. It's their rule. I just wanted to see him plunge the knife, because then I would know. But the day never came. He has left me to wonder. I have devoted my years to learning everything I could about him, in hopes I would find some clue as to who he really was, and why he felt he had to keep his secrets locked away. I have precious little to show for it. Just an old woman nagged by old thoughts.
You could have stayed in there, undercover.
And that is truly everything I can tell you about Theos. I hope you will accept this embarrassing story as a show of my good faith.
Okay then.
What of them?
House Dominant has accepted me into their delegation.
Unlikely as it may seem, House Dominel is as much responsible for maintaining the peace as the Crucible Knights. The Duke understands this, and he will hear you out if they are with you. You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the Leaden Key, and Theos can be rooted out. I only wish I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there may be a little left for you. Off with you. You're going to do very well in there.
Very well. I'm gonna turn up the voices a bit, I think. Just a bit. Maybe? There we go. I hope these hearings are voice acted. I can't remember. You'd think so. That's in first fires. Wish there was just like, hey, exit the building button. First fires it is. I guess I'm kind of for animancy, really, because it's weird and can be used for evil and power. First fires. Assassins. Are these all Theos' assassins? We've seen loads of them. Oh, it's a big old group. It's a big old group. All casting bloody spells and stuff. I don't like it. I guess having to get Melek so close to cast that thing sometimes can be bad. Hey, Grafe. Is this Grafe? Yes. Knock down this idiot. And now knock down this idiot. Valkyria, knock down this idiot. Indrid, smack this fool. You cast your thing.
Still alive. I need something sharper.
Oh,
Melek certainly lost some health there. That's good because I was foolhardy rushing him in to cast his ghost blades. Loads of notes again. Man. These assassins are just bad.
What is it?
Oh, these things didn't get lit. Guess that priestess did just quit or something. Is it in here? Oh, balcony. This looks awesome. Duke Avar Wolfgren. The room below is animated amidst a heated debate. Oh, it's already going on. All the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible Knights, stiff in their noisy armour, sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of House Dominel, casual, watching with a predator's interest. Still elsewhere are the ramshackle dozens, who have made no special effort to dress up for their liege lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academic robes with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
Is this Matt Mercer again? Did he just do all the voices?
as I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the Legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
Who is this guy?
So you admit, Master Barask, that animancy is no closer to stopping the Legacy than it ever was.
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
Pretty sure I killed that guy.
There is no need. Master Azo recently passed the Shroud. And while the experiment failed, his work...
Haha, I can talk now. His work was sabotaged.
Ah, a new delegate from House Dominel. What makes you say sabotage?
I met a false patient in Brackenbury Sanatorium who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children.
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Yeah, I think 5 is true, but I want to defend Animancy. Responsible scientist who was manipulated. They're both
Horseshit.
true.
These Animancers can't be trusted. Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Which is true. Dozens, get it together.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia. You turn a blind eye and
Justicia?
look what happens.
How many ways can you say this word? Okay, I've been to Heritage Hill since the quarantine. The knights were unable to control the damage, or not Animancy, but an ancient machine. Yeah, number
Some
1.
strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
Ask around when I see problems, I take matters into my own hands.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I was told to expect threats and intimidation, which is nothing new here, as you can see. Very well. Perhaps you are the sort.
Definitely Matt Mercer, I think.
Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Matty Boy does it all. I saw this single option that I have. And with a machine that holds a dominion over the flow of souls.
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of Animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Number 3, they were studying dangerous machinery.
But the very purpose of these experiments is to understand. So these dangerous things can be used responsibly.
This is what it comes down to, Your Grace. Whatever their intentions, Animancy's a pox. It makes a fucking wreck of everything. We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge. It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker.
This guy's got some anger management issues.
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's Animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
I can. Widewind's legacy is the creation of the Leaden Key. Cadman Azo's downfall was their work, as was the Tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want Animancy to fall. I've seen them in the ruins of Air Glanfath, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls near towns like Goodvale and Deerford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I've heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
Let's be cruel. Birth invalids until your womb dries for all I care. The rest of these people will hear the truth.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
What's more likely, the gods are destroying Deerwood for a science practiced in many parts of the world, or that a group of people hates animancy and wants it suppressed?
Another guess! Throw him out on his ass, Your Grace! He's wasting our time!
Number 2. Use our perception.
I don't know about all of this.
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
Let's big up our crime family bros. House Domino provided me with the resources I needed.
It is very good to see House Dominel putting their considerable resources to use in solving this matter in which we all have a stake. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
More animancy. If you don't, someone else will, and they'll have wield great power over you.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who has warned us of a new possibility that must be looked into.
Major positive.
The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir de Barash, representing the interests of animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
What's this?
The arguments for and against animancy are both strong in their
It's
own
Theos.
way. I must be careful in my judgment.
Didn't I see
Forgive
that
me,
with my
Your
Watcher
Grace.
vision?
We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing?
Well, certainly don't stop him, guys.
Avenge the Duke!
No, wait!
Stop this! At once!
You just punch him to death immediately? Where's that guy? That guy walking out some cool looking daggers.
I've given
dead
you
people
every
everywhere.
chance to end this
Oh, it's Theos.
pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
Keep running, fools. Oh. He knocked me out. Highling payday. The words "shall I end it for you" ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Theos hurries out of the building. The world dims around you, the screams and clashing of weapons fading to silence. All that remains are words.
Shall I end it for you?
Theos stands at the pulpit high above an assembly of robed onlookers, you among them, clustered around a wide circular pit of carved of stone. He addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone moor. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and seeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruins. Yet for all of that, her expression betrays little of her anguish. She's in a bad way over here.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
Feisty.
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant who begins untying her from the wheel. Indrid the Chosen has granted dominion of the sleepers. You open your eyes to the beamed... Construction completed. To the beamed ceiling of the palace's grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal waft in from outside, alongside the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Theos is gone. What the hell were the rest of my people doing? Off to one side you can hear the clinking rustle of chainmail. He looked over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He's trying to say something, seemingly directed at you. But at first it is too faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb, she's the only... She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please, find her. Tell her everything. Guard passes out. I am in combat here. What did I get then? What is this ability? To this one? Oh, big old buffs for me. Awesome. Wow. 1 per rest. We also have that ring thing. They would stack nicely. Can we rob this now? I think we can. Aha!
As you wish.
Got your money. Hey Sidley, what's up? Don't go out there, there's rioting in the streets. Maybe we should go out this way? So this is what I was talking about in spoilers. I don't know if you can, like, visit the shops and stuff if there's riots going on. Mercenary. Animants are over here. They're going to kill him. I mean, people must have saw what happened. Justicars versus commoners and dozens of martyrs mixing it up. Can I get out of here? Are they fighting? They are. Nobody's reading as hostile, so let's just go. Can I get out of this zone? Maybe this way? Surely this way. Okay. Those Justicars are killing them. Loot. Animance's boots. Grants 3 jolting touch per rest. What is this? Ah. That's pretty fun. Maybe for Melek? I can't even remember what he's using. What do you have on your feet, Melek? Dead man stands. Yeah, you can definitely change that out.
As you wish.
They are burning the sanitarium here. So pretty quickly organised riot, I must say. How long was I out for? Let's go see Lady Webb. Everyone here is wasted. I didn't loot downstairs. Free money. All of the money. There's books, is it? Books and money. A scroll, I think. What the hell was that scroll? Anything in here? I've already stole out of that chest. Uh-oh. A soul-y swirl thing. Oh, your bed is in here? I didn't realise that. I'm gonna take all your stuff. Lady Webb lies still in her bed. An ornate cushion propping her back upright. The blood pooled beneath. A gash in her chest is tacky and nearly dry. A shattered glass rests on the floor beneath her dangling hand. You can feel the faint aura of her fading essence in your ken. Reach out for it. You make contact and are immersed in a torrent of sensory input and experience. When it calms, you find yourself in the same room, lying in a bed with a glass of brandy in your hand. Through the walls from the streets outside come the sounds of screams and shattering glass, and the cacophony of an angry mob. Take a sip, and it warms your gullet. Across the room, the door opens behind a patient, steady push. Into the room walks Theos, the floorboards creaking beneath deliberate steps. You wait until the last of the brandy has trickled down your throat before you speak.
I was a fool to think I could tame these people.
You came closer than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You are concentrating, focusing with all of your energy. It feels as though you are diving into a stone wall over and over, but it cracks suddenly, unexpectedly, allowing the vaguest wisp of thought to leak through.
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
He walks over to a small table and raises a half-empty brandy bottle to eye level. He seems to approve of the selection and begins to reach for an empty glass.
I was saving that for someone.
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
His words come freely, absent of all doubt. He draws a long, curved knife from his belt, smeared with fresh blood. With his left hand, he gently pins your sternum as he raises the knife in the other, its point dangling above your heart.
Prove it.
Don't goad the knife man, lady. Theos slips the knife between your ribs and pushes it through. Layers of tissue separate with brittle, papery stiffness, and the blood wells up around the blade. A pulse of reflex causes you to drop your glass on the floor, and you hear it shatter. With the last of your strength, you take his knife hand in both of yours, a question radiant in your mind. Someone leveled up. For an instant, to your great surprise, the pathway to his mind is left open to you, unguarded, and the answer comes. Simple, cataclysmic in its reordering of your thoughts. As Lady Webb, you feel as though you have an answer to the answer you've searched for all your life, but in your own mind, her understanding lies just beyond your reach. You look at Theos with the wide eyes of someone seeing for the first time, and draw your last breath as a black, velvety darkness descends over you.
Smoke
Grim.
rises above the city walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of Animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an Animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenbury Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hodred House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the leaden key itself.
Done. So is the fight spade just screwed now? I can't remember how this works. Quest completed. Now I'm at the bridge and I have to travel to Twin Elms. So two things. First, the woman who was being tortured in our vision. Who was that? And two, Lady Webb just learned the big leaden key secret at the end there. It seems like Theos allowed her to learn it from his mind before she died there. The waxmaker completed. What do we get? The heck is this? Fully duplicate non-soulbound weapons? What? I never heard of this thing before. Is it new? That's pretty awesome. If you had like a dual wielding character, which we might have later.
Yes.
I might use the rogue companion from the White March later on. Man, that's an awesome item. I guess we can't go in there anymore. Is that right? It won't let me in. There's a plant. Don't worry, guys. There's a plant over here. Oh man, I should have checked that guy in the back alley. See if he had rubies. See, look, I can't travel to Defiance Bay now. Wants me to go to Twin Elms. Ah, because Stormwall Gorge has been drained. So first, I'm going to go here. Because if we can get to Elmshore, there is a bounty we have there. I need to end this episode, though. Everything's going on. Oh, and there's this place as well. Are we able to go here now? Look, it's lit up like crazy. An Ardra disc is wedged into the Shadow Depression. By whom? There is a way to get in here sooner, but I guess it just opens up at the end of Act 2. That was the end of Act 2, by the way. Let's go in here first. It's right here, ready to go. And I think there's a good spear in here. So Valkyrie will be happy. But I'm going to save it here. And we'll come back to this place. What is it called? Le Arimen. What are these words? Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Come back next time when we'll explore this place. And I'll see you then.